tonight on NBC.
All right, so again, we're going to go ahead to Matthew 23. All right, it's saying, yes, this makes me think about Jordan, Michael Jordan or something like this, okay? Like I heard like swoosh, right? Okay, so it says, yes, woe upon you, Pharisees, and you other religious leaders, hypocrites, for you tithe down to the last mint leaf in your garden, but ignore the important things, justice and mercy and faith. Yes, you should tithe, but you shouldn't leave the more important things undone. Blind guides, you strain out a gnat and swallow a camel. So again, I feel like this could be something projected at people like me, but it's also going to be projected at these particular people. Because again, if we're talking about these things like inflation and we're not talking about what it really means, then we're not really, you know what I'm saying? We're not really talking about anything, right? And again, in my messages, there are many of different things. You have to be able to catch them. If you can't catch them and you don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, that's not my problem. What I'm trying to do is get myself grounded and get myself, like I said, in a position where I need to be so that I can be able to lift my voice and speak the message that I have been sent here by source to speak. Once I get that done, right, then I can go on and do the works that I need to. But if everything is on shaky grounds right now, then there's not going to be a solid foundation. That's the way I look at it. So again, why are we wasting 2 years stalking people and, you know, doing these other silly things? It's making a mockery of the whole thing. We would never have been here. So they're saying, oh, it's Putin, it's Biden. No, it's all of you. It's all of you. It's all of you denying who and what. And instead of helping people learn and showing them the ways that, you know, instead of showing them, working with them and teaching them these things that they need to know, you guys are belittling people and disregarding things. So again, we have this, the justice card here, okay? Well, I had it up here, I took it down. But that's almost like, again, somebody standing up, again, like my justice card with the girl standing up with the balancing the scales, and she has a sword, but she's blindfolded. So it's almost like teaching somebody with their blind fold on. You see what I'm saying? And the blindfold is representing whatever disconnect has been done unjustly to me in order for me not to be able to operate full scale. But again, I guess source says this is good enough. Because again, Jesus was sent for the lost. It says only the lost sheep. Only the lost sheep at that particular time. At that particular time. If that's person as depending if you're looking at him as a messenger or a savior or whatever it would be. And that's why these people may not be able to see the full scale of things. So it's saying blind guides, you strain out a gnat and swallow a camel. So I feel like this is talking about, you know, you're blind or whatever, and you this could be reversed. What society is saying about me and what I say about them, right? Okay. It says, woe to you, Pharisees, and you religious leaders and hypocrites. Okay. You are so careful to polish the outside of the cup. Okay. But the inside is foul. Okay. With extortion and greed. This is Black Widow succubus energy. This is these feminines that, you know, may dress nice and wear bags and high heels and all this shit and all this makeup and everything. But the inside is rotten to the core, which makes them the whores. Okay. Foul with extortion. You know, this is even making me think about bricks or somebody putting drugs into certain places on people, you know, and again, this could also be, you know, any kind of drug or stuffing these people with this dirty stuff, dirty money, dirty things in order to try to corrupt somebody else. Dirty information, cups filled with dirt. They're filled with dirt and gossip and all this other shit. There's no real nothing coming out of some of these feminines' mouths. but you exalt them, and then you block others from their message, but you listen. Blind Pharisees first cleanse the inside of the cup, and then the whole cup will be clean. Woe to you Pharisees and you religious leaders. You are like beautiful mausoleums. Why did that word kept coming up? And now I see why. Full of dead man's bones. Even making me think about hospitals when it comes to the iris. Okay? So-called. Which we know what was going on in some of these places here. Okay? Full of dead man's bone. This is the bone collector energies. This is talking about paperwork, documents, wills, land patents, other stuff like this that's filled with other people's, because the bone collector is somebody that collects that kind of thing. So this is these people that's filled with that. They've been doing it for a very long time. And I think, when I was listening to something from the UK earlier, I think one of those gentlemen on there said it best. It may not be pertaining to the same thing, but it was in the likeness of it to me. In a foulness and corruption, you try to look like saintly men, but underneath those pious robes of yours. So we got the Hierophant here, okay? Yeah. Our hearts besmeared with every sort of hypocrisy and sin. Now, we don't even want to go on talking about the Catholic Church. Do you dig what I'm saying? We don't even want to go on talking about the Catholic Church. Tell me where it's a lie. Didn't somebody just get in trouble for, what was done to little boys? Again, Yeshua is a protector of the children and of people that don't have a voice, the lost ones, okay? Although that quote can be questionable, but that's what it says here, okay? That is the person that goes in and turns over the tables of these people that are doing what they're doing when it comes to these finances and all these other things. So again, what is what? So to me, it feels like secretly somebody is breaking up either with a divine masculine and whatever would be mine, or this is talking about the soulmate and whatever would be mine, regardless. And again, this must be secret weddings also. Things done in the dark. Things done in the dark. Seen and unseen. Past and present and future. So anybody trying to trap me up on something, you don't know what it is. This message can be either or. It could have happened 100 years ago. It could be happening today, but you know exactly what it is. Pious robes. So yeah, they cover themselves, make themselves look like this, but like again, and then try to make women, again, misogynistic, womanizing energy, try to make women look some kind of way. But they can go around and you know what I'm saying, branch out and put their wand anywhere. But you have the nerve to follow women into their bathrooms. And the robes could also be coverings. You know what? Let's go ahead and go see what this is talking about. Pious. Okay, mid-15th century. Having or intended to show faith in the reverence of supreme being. Dutiful, devout, religious, faithful, kindred, inspired by friendship, natural affection. Yeah. But again, this whole thing about this piousness, a lot of these masculine energies and some of these energies, they don't know how to show natural affection. So I don't even see how this even matches here. So we must be talking about females that are in their masculine energy. Purifying, clean. The classical Roman sense of having and exhibiting due respect and affection for parents and others to whom such is due. Yeah, this is exactly what that gentleman said. This is exactly what that guy said. Is attested to English in 1620. The religious sense sometimes denoting practice under pretense of religion and for good ends. Okay. having or showing or expressing reverence for a deity, period. We can just stop right there. So it says, let's see. Yes, woe to you, Pharisees, and you religious leader hypocrites, for you build monuments to the prophets killed by your fathers, all right, and lay flowers on the graves of the godly men. This is God with a little g. So this is making me think about the statues in the Capitol, plastered in white, and also maybe those black statues that was sitting underneath that one with that feminine energy there. And it was the covering of, I feel, the black surname. The first black waters off the east coast of New York or in that area. You build your monuments and prophets killed by your fathers and lay flowers and graves on the godly men they destroyed. So this make me think about that ceremony that they had over the summer. And say we certainly would never have acted as our fathers did. I'm saying that you are accusing yourselves. Look at this. Of being the sons of wicked men. Right? So somebody might even say that to me, right? But you can't help with your blood. That's why I said I would be a hypocrite not to, right? But I can't help. Matter of fact, I don't even know what's all in my blood. All I know is what source shares with me. Nobody will never know their whole lineage, right? And even if there's documents doctored up saying that you have one family, you may not even have that family. So like I said, this is something here that is ordained by something higher than any of us. It's bigger than all of us. And you are following their steps, filling up the full measure of their evil. So again, I know in my case, I don't like to, I'm not doing it. Like my hands are clean, dude. That's all I know. And it says snakes, sons of vipers, damn near. What did I just tell you? The den of brooding vipers. These are sons of vipers that are in the garden. That's just it at the end of the day. How shall you escape the judgment of hell? Okay, so I feel like this is, again, it could be looked at as either way. Somebody might be saying that to me, and I would be saying that to other people. Because those who try to put somebody in slavery will go into slavery. Those who stole somebody from something from somebody will pay it back tenfold, or at least 7. These are people that wanted you to have nothing. I will send you prophets and wise men and inspired writers, and you will kill some by crucifixion and rip open the backs of others with whips in your synagogues and hound them from city to city. Okay. Now this might just be, again, a whip. I don't think this is actually somebody whipping somebody with a whip, but this may be, somebody just like with that kind of authority here that can just whisk their hand and get people taken away. This could be something that people are trying to do right now, but they don't realize that it could be ordained by the anointed as well in the spirit realm. It's making me think about the 8 of seven, what is it? 9 of swords, maybe. Yeah, because these people are going to be gypsies. They're going to be running from city and city to city. And I don't do that. Hotel to hotel, place to place. Sag energy. Spiritual Sag energy. Again, I don't wish anything bad on these people. Look, it's just channeled energy coming through. I'm just saying this is what is being shown to me. It's not saying nobody should be anything. It's just saying some of this stuff should be investigated seriously. And while you want to cut off people's money supply in their platforms, then you need to start with some of them. So that you will become guilty of all the blood and murdered godly men, from righteous Abel to Zechariah, son of Berechiah, slain by you in the temple between the altar and the sanctuaries. Okay, this is talking about the rising crime rate here, because it's bigger than just somebody wanting to kill somebody or because people are hungry. This is about other stuff, and they know exactly what it's about. Yes, all the accumulated judgment of the centuries shall break upon the heads of this very generation. Okay. So again, I feel like they have the wrong ones, because I feel like this is not, source said that God has said he's going to do a new thing. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones all those gods sent to her. Now, again, what they not realizing is I don't stone anybody. And these feminine energies are the ones that are coming at me. They are the ones spying on me, some of them. Some of the ones that are in my energy, whether they know it or not, they like it or not. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think that everybody is malicious, but there are some. There are some that make accusations about weight, the way you take care of your children, CPS, people going to jail, those things. Those things. Infidelity is all filthy. It's all filthy. Maybe a little tiny speck of hope. Also surveilling these women and then leaving them while they go off, and then these women are left maybe with stalkers that's riding around their houses watching them and their children because they've been watching them on a camera and they didn't even know. The city that kills the prophets and stones all those God's sins to sins to her. And this is what they're doing. So when they say they removed the elites, were the elites helpers? And that's why they wanted to get them out of here? Again, they stoned me. They stoned me as a prophetess. And try to keep everybody away from me, to not come near me. And then prop up all these other idols in the place of it. And try to build them up back better, or build bitches workshop. I mean, that's exactly what it is. Taking the essence, my essence, and the essence of my bloodline. How often I have wanted to gather your children together as a hen gathers her chicks beneath her wing. Now, this could be somebody else that's speaking in this context here that couldn't wait to get rid of me so that they can go ahead and have my children. What did I just say? What did I say? This is somebody that wants my children underneath their wing. Or even this could be Russia, okay? Wanting the children underneath their wing, okay? But you wouldn't let me. And now your house is left to you desolate. For I will you this. You will never see me again until you are ready to welcome the one sent to you from God. Okay? So again, however this energy resonates with anyone here, okay? Okay? So again, the one sent to you from God. And I don't know exactly, like I said, because it's been mind games all this time. So when it comes to the masculine energy or whatever energy I'm connected to, there's not a really surety, because this is exactly how they want it. They want the confusion here. So if it was talking to me, but then again, I feel like this is talking to them, that they keep rejecting me. And this is kind of like what I said in that video earlier. So I know that's confirmation right there, that they're rejecting me. And until they do, this is chaos is going to be happening here. Stones are going to be thrown. Again, that's what I feel like. People don't understand that there are judges appointed here. Just because the social construct has set up their judges to judge the righteous also can judge the ones that are unrighteous, but we're not being heard, and people are not listening, and they're not locking them up, and they're not stopping their channels. But they did it to me. Because of these people that are liars and guilty of stealing said so. This is the administration. It's the one sent to you from God. All right. So again, so Jesus went out and departed from the temple. Okay. So this might be even the mind here. Okay. Somebody's mind. Right. And his disciples came with him and show him, or this could be a house possibly too. Okay. A building. See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. All right. So I feel like this is maybe a threat, right? This is a threatening energy here. The 24th. This is today. And this is also, okay, this, I feel like this is a threat of somehow, okay? Because there's already buildings and stuff coming down right here, okay? And it's making me think about all the people that have been building up around me. So when I was looking at the, I think it's Kiev, it made me think about Keith, right? I used to call my brother Keith. His name is Keith, but I would say Keith, right? So it made me wonder. I don't know why it's making me think about Milwaukee, but I think that, again, recently, their area code on their phone changed, and I haven't talked to him, so I don't know why, but I thought that was pretty strange because it made me think about, again, London energy here, London fog, because that's what, Milwaukee reminds me of sometimes, the architecture and things like that. So I feel like what's going on, though, that there is this kind of war thing going on here where this is targeting people that did steal, but also it's by people that maybe did steal, but I don't know if they do that now. Do you see what I'm saying? Again, because, my energy changes not, but I don't know. Again, these are talking about nations that have, extensive history. I mean, I do too, but I'm just saying as leaders and stuff like that. And again, with the coat of arms, like I was saying, how they're put together. Also things that are taken, it's kind of to symbolize, defeat and also victory here. Okay. And then it says, when will this happen? The disciples asked him as he sat on the slopes of Mount Olives, what event will signal your return and the end of the world? Okay. So again, that could be talking about the world card, or it could also be talking about the end of the world, like apocalypse kind of energy here. All right. And it says, Yeshua told them, don't let anyone fool you, for many will come claiming to be the Messiah. Okay. And will lead many astray. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying here. I feel like a lot of people have been led astray to steal, to kill, to rob, to lie, to manipulate paper, doctor up documents, falsify documents, and all these other things. These other groups that were built up, at earlier times. The ego is going to swoop down. Look at the logos of some of these groups that people are following in the indigenous community. They will tell it all, just like their fathers. Period. When you hear of wars beginning, this does not signal my return. These must come, but the end is not yet. The nations and kingdoms of the earth will rise against each other, and there will be famines and earthquakes in many famines and earthquakes in many places. So this might also be, famine is restriction of food, meaning your daily bread, which could be the word. And it could also be, again, a cold war or, like I said, famine, like a lot of food missing from the stores and stuff like that. And I don't know why I'm hearing 3 years or 1 more year or a year and a half or something like that. And earthquakes in many places. But all this will only be the beginning of the horrors to come. Okay? They will be tortured and killed in hatred all over the world because you are mine. Okay? So I don't know exactly what that means. Yeah, maybe this means somebody saying because you're mine, this is why this is about to happen. Or this might be, somebody saying like, yeah, this might be saying something like that. Like this bad thing is going to happen because you're my child or something like that. Sweet child of mine. Okay. All right. And now this could be also a conservatorship. This can be, because of whatever region you live in. This could be your governor. This could be the president. This could be one of these other world leaders. It could be like that. Who's your daddy or who's your God daddy energy here. Okay. And many of you shall fall back into sin and betray and hate each other. And many false prophets will appear and lead many astray. Sin will be rampant everywhere and will cool the love of many. But those enduring to the end shall be saved. And the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world so that all nations will hear it. And finally, the end will come. So when you see horrible things told by Daniel, the prophet, okay, stand in a holy place, okay? Just make me think stay holy or be nice or whatever. The Daniel energy also reminds me of Trump energy or Drumpf energy for some reason. Note to the reader, you know what is meant. Then those in Judea must flee into the Judean hills. Those in their porches must not even go outside to pack before they flee. Those in the field should not return to their homes for their clothes. And woe to the pregnant women and those with babies in those days. All right. So this could be also somebody pregnant with some kind of birth or some kind of delivery of some kind of message. This could be also about your lineage or something like this. So it's going to be headhunters. It's hunting season. So again, you're either going to be the hunted or the hunter or the hunted. And pray that your flight will not be in winter or on the Sabbath, okay? For there will be persecution such as the world has never ever seen before in history and will never see again. In fact, unless those days are shortened, all mankind will perish, but they will be shortened for the sake of God's chosen people. All right? Then if anyone tells you the Messiah has arrived at such a place or appeared here or there, okay? 23 again, all right? Don't believe it. For false Christs shall arise, and false prophets, and false, I'm going to add empresses, and emperors, and knights, and kings, and pages, possibly, okay? But again, Christs, plural. So again, like I said, it's only one. It's only one. I've learned my lesson from diluting that and letting other feminine energies think that this is the case. There's only one empress. There's only one emperor. Shall arise, and false prophets will do wonderful miracles. Again, this is stalking and all this other stuff, telling prophecies and stuff like that when they know they're watching you on a damn television screen. So that if it were possible, even God's chosen ones would be deceived. Okay. So again, don't trip on the tarot root. So again, it's only a certain amount or certain individuals that are really speaking the truth. It says, see, I have warned you. Okay. So if someone tells you the Messiah has returned and is out in the desert, don't bother to go look. Or that he is hiding in a certain place, don't believe it. For as the lightning flashes across the sky from east to west, so shall my coming be. Okay. When I, the Messiah, return, and wherever the carcass is, there the vultures will be. Right. So again, what did we say about the vulture that was pulled the other day with the woman with the 4 of Pentacles? So again, that's this energy here. But I have felt a hovering energy. I have felt the energy of somebody coming in, but it's never real. Like I said, it's never really anything tangible. The message is not clear. And I feel like that's very unfair. If somebody is going to come do something, do it. Say it. There should be a letter in the mail. There should be a message, a phone call. I'm pretty sure these people have my private information. Do you see what I'm saying? So this lets me know that this is the energy of somebody that wants to sneak off with another feminine energy and leave the Empress alone with no food, no money, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's what I feel like this is. And I feel like this has happened, or I sense that this has happened in the past, present, and it may happen in the future to some. Okay. So that's why everybody been hustling, trying to get up money and do all this other stuff. But if you've been blocked all this time, then they wanted you to be that way. They wanted you starved and hungry, nothing to eat, nothing to do, can't even make money or work. You see what I'm saying? Immediately after the persecution of those days, the sun will be darkened. Okay, this is making me think about sackcloth. This make me think this already happened here. 7 of Cups energy, the illusion. And the moon will not give light. Okay. All right, because on the moon card, the sun and the moon are on there, and the stars will seem to fall from the heavens, and the powers overshadowing the earth will be convulsed. I think this already happened here. I think that was the cycle last time. I don't know. Maybe it seemed like somebody trying to make this cycle again. This might be magician energy. Okay, trying to make this happen again. Maybe to start all over or something like this. And then the last signal of my coming will appear in the heavens, and there will be deep mourning all around the earth. And the nations of the world will see me arrive in the clouds of heaven and power and glory. And I shall send forth my angel and sound the mighty trumpet blast. And they shall gather my chosen ones from the furthest of the earth in the heavens. Now learn a lesson from the fig tree when her branch is tender. And okay, this made me think about something I seen that one fighter, that Irish fighter, say. Can't remember what his name is. It was something that flashed through on my Instagram here. It says when her branches are tender and the leaves begin to sprout, then you know that summer is almost here. Just so when you see all these things beginning to happen, you can know that my return is near, even at the door. Then at last this age will come to a close. Heaven and earth will disappear, but my word remains forever. But no one knows the date and the hour when the end will be, not even the angels, nor even God's Son. Okay? Only the Father knows. Okay? And I don't know why I put wow. Okay? I don't know why I put wow there. The world will be at ease, banquets and parties and weddings, just as it was in Noah's time. I feel like this is what's going on too. Gatherings, Four of Wands energy here. Okay? Before the sudden coming of the flood, people won't believe what is going on and happening until the flood actually arrived and took them all away. So shall my coming be. Okay? I feel like that's right now. And then we got 40. Two men will be working together in the fields, and one will be taken and the other will be left. This makes me think about doppelganger energy here. Two women will be going out about the household and task, and one will be taken and the other will be left. So be prepared that you don't know what day the Lord is coming. All right? Yeah. So I don't know. This is making me think about, again, my 42. This is making me think about, somebody going on a vacation, you know what I'm saying, and something happening or not coming back. Just a man can prevent trouble from thieves by keeping watch for them. So can you avoid trouble by always being ready for an unannounced return. Okay. All right. So, oh, wait, let's just finish it. Are you a wise and faithful servant of the Lord? Have I given you the task of managing my household to feed my children day by day? Blessings on you if you return and find your fulfilling, faithfully doing your work. I will put such faithful ones in charge of everything I own. But if you are evil and say to yourself, my Lord won't be coming for a while, okay, and begin oppressing your fellow servants, partying and getting drunk, your Lord will arrive unannounced and unexpected, okay, and severely whip you and send you off to the judgment and the hypocrites. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth, okay? So, again, teeth, I don't know, Kiev. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe even this is the brother. You know what I'm saying? This may be the brother, you know, going off on a mission or something like that. Okay? A brothering energy or a brother spirit or a brother. Okay? So, anyways, take care.